Good morning, YouTube. Heather here. Today I decided to do a video on macros and tracking. So I'll give you all of the tips that I have, what I do. I've been pretty successful by macro tracking and charting all my food, and I definitely think that it's key. So let me just tell you what I do. So first of all, what I have on my phone is a tracker that I downloaded from the Google Play Store for free. It's called MyFitnessPal. I'm sure you've heard of it. The thing that I have that's just a step better is I also use it on my laptop. On my laptop, and I'll try to figure out how to plug this into my video so you can just see what I'm talking about. But on my laptop, I actually went onto hacks of YouTube, and you can just type it into Google. I don't even remember what search I used, but I went on there and I found somebody who takes you step by step through the process of adding a program to your computer that will actually break down your macros on MyFitnessPal to where it actually subtracts the dietary fiber. So on my phone, I don't have that. So I just have the total diet or the total carb count, and it doesn't minus the dietary fiber. But on my computer, it does. So I put everything into my phone, and then I go check it on my computer to see exactly where I'm at minus the dietary fiber. So if you want to do that, hop onto YouTube, and I believe I just searched programs for MyFitnessPal minus dietary fiber, and then I just did a couple little installations on my computer, and boom, it was done. Super easy. I'm not a computer person. I thought I was gonna have my husband do it, but I did it all by myself. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. If you don't want to go through that trouble, all you have to do is look at your macro counts. You can pull up your nutrition on your phone and look and see where you are with carbs, and then minus your dietary fiber. So for me, I like seeing the already minused, and it'll give you the chart and show you exactly where you're at and break it down by percentage. So I will add that into this video so you can see what it looks like. So for me, tracking is super important. I track all of my food every day. I really actually enjoy doing it. I feel like it gives me kind of control over what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll go, now it's summer break here. My kids are home. So I actually started inputting for the whole week through Father's Day, all the way through. And I am going to just go on my phone every day and look at my phone and see what I've got down for lunch, what I've got down for dinner. And I've already planned my meals ahead of time. And I leave a little bit of wiggle room in case, there's something comes up, or I decide I want to have a nice keto treat like some Halo Top ice cream or something. But I do track everything that I put in my mouth, and I think it has made a huge difference. I still have a long way to go as far as weight loss, but I think that this is definitely a key for me. A lot of people don't track, and you don't have to track. I'm just OCD about things. So I like tracking just for my personal journey. I enjoy tracking, and I like planning things ahead of time. I'm just that kind of person. So you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it's something that I enjoy doing. So download MyFitnessPal. There's actually a few other apps out there that you can use also for tracking. And then every day I go through, usually a day ahead of time, I go through and I add in what I'm going to be eating the next day. So that way there is no guessing, there is no trying to scramble to fit something in, or looking at the end of the day and seeing that I didn't get enough fat in. For me, I'm also still intermittent fasting, so it's easier for me to make sure that my lunch and dinner consist of enough fat and enough protein and not too many carbs. So I really enjoy doing tracking. Like I said, it's not something that you need to do, but I definitely recommend it. So I'm going to grab my laptop, and I'm going to try to give you guys just a little look at what the program looks like and how it breaks things down so that you can see minus the dietary fiber. Okay, here we are on MyFitnessPal. This is my personal page, and I just want to show you a couple of things. Sorry, my camera work might not be so great, but This is going to be my meals for Friday, June 14th. I do heavy cream and butter in my bulletproof coffee in the morning. For lunch, I'm going to have a protein shake, 2 slices of bacon, some mozzarella cheese, some pepperonis. We do Pizza Friday around here, so I tend to have a lot of pepperonis on Fridays. And I picked up some delicious pecan halves from Trader Joe's. And then for dinner, I will make skillet pizza, and I toast up 1/4 of a Joseph's lavash bread, and spray it with coconut spray and toast it up. Then I add some pepperoni, some cheese, and some, don't know how to say it, I think it's Rojos pizza sauce. And that is for that day, the whole day. Okay, so down here, you see how it breaks down all of the protein, fiber, fat, carbs, net carbs. That is something that is not on your regular FitnessPal. Okay, calories remaining for my goal. And so on this chart, it will show you I am going to be at 76% fat, 20% protein, and this little tiny thing will show you here 10 grams of net carbs. So I'm only going to have 10 grams of carbs for the entire day. And I like that it breaks it down. It tells me exactly how much fat, exactly how much protein, and exactly how many carbohydrates, minus the dietary fiber, I'm going to be consuming for the day. It just makes it easier. Like I said, you can just pop this on your phone and do all the math yourself. It's really not that difficult. Like I said, you just take your total carbs here, and then you minus your dietary fiber, and it will give you your net carb count. So basically, I just don't have to do the math. And that's what this program did for me. So if you're interested in downloading this program, like I said, I just did a Google search. I found some gentleman online that gave me a step-by-step tutorial on how to install the program on my computer so that I can easily access it with my net carbs instead of having to do the math to get my net carbs. So, back to the video. So that's the breakdown. Sorry I don't have a whole lot of information on it. I'm not really, like I said, computer savvy. So, like I said, you can just look it up on YouTube. You will find a video that tells you exactly step to step on how to download that program. I should mention, though, that it does not minus or subtract your sugar alcohols. So you have to keep track of that. So the way that you break it down to get your net carbs is you take the total amount of carbohydrates, you then subtract your dietary fiber, and if there is any, you subtract the sugar alcohols, and that's how you get your net carbs. A lot of people like to go off of total carbs and not subtract those things. I am not one of those people. I do take advantage of being able to subtract those things. It has not prohibited me from losing any weight, and I actually don't ever I shouldn't say ever, rarely do I hit 20, and actually I have it calculated in my FitnessPal as 18 carbs, and I don't go over that. And I'm usually hovering somewhere around 6 to 12. And some of that's coming from vegetables. You know, there's a little bit of carbs in cheese, so most of my carbohydrate intake is whole foods. So occasionally I'll have a lavash bread or something like that, and then I actually will calculate that so that I'm still way under my total carbs my net carbs for the day. So keep that in mind. I guess I will wrap this video up. I just wanted to talk quickly about tracking. I think it's been a phenomenal process for myself. I definitely feel like it has had a lot to do with my weight loss journey. I am over 45 pounds down now, and intermittent fasting has been a big deal in my life, and I do not exercise at all with the conditions that I have. I'm pretty prohibited from exercising, but I really do enjoy this lifestyle, this way of eating. I don't feel deprived. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. And if I do want something, like I've said in my other videos, I find a way to make it ketogenic. So once again, I would just like to thank you for watching my videos. Thank you to all my subscribers. If there's anything you would like me to do a video on, leave it in the comments and I will try to do that for you. Now that it's summer break, my kids are home, so I'm gonna have a little harder time making these videos, but I will still be pumping out one video a week, with the exception of possibly the week that we go out of town to vacation. We have no internet at our cabin. So next week I'll be back with my week 22 update, I believe, and see where my progress has gone. I'm very, very proud of myself and my progress so far, and like I said, I'm still loving the ketogenic lifestyle. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my videos, and as always, I will see you in the next video.